Sir, said Villefort, have you any enemies, at least, that you know of? Have I enemies? Replied Dante. My position isn't sufficiently elevated for that. As for my disposition, that is, perhaps somewhat too hasty, but I have striven to repress it. I have had 10 or 12 sailors under me, and if you question them, they will tell you that they love and respect me. Not as a father, for I'm too young, but as an elder brother. But you may have excited jealousy. You are about to become a captain at 19, an elevated post. You are about to marry a pretty girl who loves you, and these two pieces of good fortune may have excited the envy of someone. You are right. You know better than I do, and what you say may possibly be the case, I confess. But if such persons are among my acquaintances, I prefer not to know, because then I would be forced to hate them. You are wrong. You should always strive to see clearly around you. You seem a worthy young man. I will depart from the strict line of my duty to aid you in discovering the author of this accusation. Here is the paper. Do you know the writing? As he spoke, Villefort drew the letter from his pocket and presented it to Dante. Dante read it. A cloud passed over his brow as he said, back to that look behind the curtain of how awkwardly I'm cutting up these passages. We don't know what Dante says until tomorrow. But Villefort here is, he's handing over this letter to Dante. Have you ever, think back to your middle school years, your high school years, your elementary school years. Have you ever read something that someone else was writing about you? That's what Dante is basically seeing in this letter that Danglars wrote that Fernand turned in. He's going to see what someone is accusing him of. And that is that's gotta be such a mind fuck to go, someone went through this amount of effort to destroy me. How do you mentally grapple with that? It's no longer like speculation. It's not you being paranoid. You're holding a letter in your hand that someone wrote against you. Oh, I am curious how Dante is going to respond to that tomorrow. Do we think that Villefort is actually going to help him find out who wrote this note? I mean, to this point, the only connection Villefort has to the characters we've met so far is Morel, and he's already kind of sent Morel away, and we know Morel has something to do with the letter, so he doesn't know who Danglars is. He doesn't know Fernand, and therefore he doesn't really have any allegiance to them either. This is where I would suck at being the king's attorney or any attorney to this degree, because suddenly I'm like, well, now, hold on. Could Villefort just switch sides and take the side of Dante and go, well, now, if you're being set up, maybe the people who submitted this have political affiliations that we need to interrogate. That's not efficient. How many resources can you... I mean, you pull on that thread, you're suddenly interrogating everybody in the world because we're all connected to each other one way or another. So, yeah, I would suck at that. All I can do is interpret the characters that are going through it themselves and the actions that they take. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of Villefort right now. I don't think I'd want to be in his social circle. I don't think I want to be under his influence or above him or below him or just anywhere near him. He doesn't strike me as someone I could trust. But maybe he's going to surprise us here. Maybe Villefort is going to go down with Dante. Maybe this is going to get bigger and bigger and take us all down, and who knows what's going to happen. Again, I don't know much about the Count of Monte Cristo at all. And I guess since we have a little more time today, I will say that recently, I think as of 2023 or 2024, there's a new Count of Monte Cristo that came out. It was French or Italian and got really, really good reviews. There are lots of different film adaptations of this story, and I am chopping at the bit to watch them all. I can't because I don't want to ruin the story for myself, but I want to do those at some point. Maybe at the same time, it's well, what am I saying? We're going to watch those all together in 4 years when we're done with the story? I guess, how do you avoid that? I guess that's what we have to do. 4 years from now, I'm going to watch 10 different Count of Monte Cristo adaptations. Oh, man. But anyhow, I've also been looking up some more stuff about Dumas. It's really hard to come by, surprisingly. And I'm going to share some more of that with you, I think, in the next chapter or two. mostly getting them from like prefaces and introductions to the different printings of these books and the different translations, the Modern Library, the Penguin Classics. They all have different authors giving a little biographical introduction to Dumas and the story. There's some new information there, and I want to share some tidbits with you as I've come across them. So look forward to that as we continue here on the Count of Monte Cristo. We're about halfway through this chapter. I will see you here tomorrow to keep it going. Okay, goodbye. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.